Restaurants are closed in Beijing as the authorities struggle with a resurgence in COVID cases. And some Chinese firms investing in foreign projects are accused of exploiting workers and treating them like slaves. We have a special report from Southern Europe. And prosecutors in the U.S. state of Georgia have begun selecting a grand jury to decide whether Donald Trump should face charges for allegedly trying to pressure officials to overturn the result of the 2020 presidential election. Mr. Trump lost the state to Joe Biden by a narrow margin. He then called Georgia's Secretary of State asking him to try to find the votes he would have needed to win. The grand jury will not decide on guilt, simply on whether Mr. Trump should face charges. He's not commented on this development, but has earlier described the phone call in question as perfect. At least 350 people are understood to have been brought ashore in the UK after crossing the English Channel in small boats in the last 2 days. It's thought to be the first time crossings have been attempted in 11 days, though it's not clear if plans to process asylum seekers in Rwanda or bad weather at sea was the cause of that temporary drop in activity. Well, let's go somewhere now where we don't often get to on Newsday, much to my regret, I have to admit, the British Virgin Islands, a British overseas territory in the Caribbean made up of around 50 islands and a population of around 35,000 people. Sounds like paradise, I know, but politically speaking, it's in turmoil. The country's premier, you may have seen, was arrested on Friday at Miami airport, allegedly trying to smuggle drugs into America. Andrew Fahey was detained on drugs and money laundering charges by U.S. agents who were posing as cocaine traffickers from a Mexican drug cartel. The country has long faced accusations of corruption and dishonesty within the government, and the day after Mr. Fahey's arrest, a report commissioned by the island's governor said the territory should be returned to direct rule from London and its constitution suspended.
Protests in America as a leaked document suggests that the US Supreme Court could be about to overturn the nationwide legal right to abortion.
Good morning. Bumper profits expected for BP. The oil and gas company's results are out this morning. But as more and more families face fuel poverty, pressure grows for energy companies to pay more tax.